Hey there guys, it's Deirdre from Vegan Delight. I just actually finished my swim. I did a 45-minute swim today with half an hour of weights, so it was upper body and core. And I feel amazing actually. Today I'm feeling really good. Last week I mentioned that I had been dreading my runs and I was skipping my run workout. And so I talked to my coach and told her how I was feeling. So this week she really pulled back my schedule. I'm not doing as much training. My workouts are shorter and I feel amazing. It's like, I think I really needed that kind of recovery time. So I'm feeling really positive about the workouts and about getting them done. So that's good. Tonight we have decided to have a cooked meal. So I'm going to be making a pasta dish, a baked butternut squash pasta dish, but I need to pick up some nutritional yeast, so I can't find it in the grocery store. I couldn't find it in either of my major grocery stores I go to regularly, so I'm just going to go into Noah's and pick it up. So that's like a small little health food store that's very close to my house. I'm gonna pick that up and go home and start cooking. Okay, so I'm in Noah's now, and you can see they have a great bulk section. Got every kind of organic flour and nut and bean that you could possibly need. So that's super cool. So I'm going to pick up my nutritional yeast, which is right here, Flake Nutritional Yeast. Okay, so I'm back in the car. I got my nutritional yeast here. And I also got a little treat for the kids. So these are organic mini peanut butter crackers. So these are vegan, no GMO, they're kosher, no synthetic pesticides, no chemicals, no trans fats, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors or colors. So that's cool. So not something I want them to eat all the time because there's a lot of fat in them, but nice for a little treat, for a snack. And then I also got myself a little snack. A treat. Not sure that I'll have these today, but I would just like to keep them handy. So they're unsalted rice crackers. These are super duper tasty. There is no sodium in them, and there's only 1 gram of fat per 10 crackers. 0 sodium. So that's a really good snack. Okay, now I'm on my way home to cook. Okay, so I'm home and just made myself a banana spinach smoothie, so I'm going to drink all this. This is my post-workout meal. I had a little bit of applesauce after I left the gym, but this is the meal. So I've started the butternut squash pasta process. So there's my steamed butternut squash. And next I'm going to start working on the sauce, which consists of almond milk, nutritional yeast, and some cornstarch to thicken it up. And I use the vegetable broth to saute my onions and garlic. And then I use a little bit of brown miso. It's supposed to give it a little bit of a cheesy flavor. So I'm doing this from the Low Fat Vegan Chef book. And that is what it should look like. I've made this one before though. I made this one over the holidays. So that's her book there. I love this book. I've made a lot of stuff from it. Everything tastes good. It's low fat. Yeah, all right. Okay, so Charlize and I are cooking away. So we got our onions and garlic sauteing here. And then in the blender, we've put the sweet potato, the almond milk and butternut squash. The squash is already steamed, it's in there. And then now we're gonna add, this is the miso. So this is Genmai miso with brown rice. So this is the one that she specifies for. It took me forever to find this. I bought miso at all different places. I couldn't get this one. And then recently I found it at Nature's Emporium. So I'm very happy about that. She says this miso gives it more of a cheesy flavor. So that's it. So now I'm going to blend all this together, add the onions in there, blend it together, and then that's the main part of the sauce. Okay. All right, so my water is boiling. It's ready for my pasta. So I'm going to put 2.5 bags of these. We call them belly buttons. They're sort of like a little seashell. And these ones are super tasty. They hold the sauce nicely. So we're going to put 2.5 bags of these, so that'll be 1,250 grams of pasta. Okay, so I got my pasta in there. You can see the pasta is pretty much filling it up. There's not a lot of water, but I only need to cook this for about 5 minutes. It's supposed to cook for 8 fully cooked, but you cook it a little less since it's going to go in the oven. So in 5 minutes, this water will be enough to keep the pasta covered to keep it cooking. And also when I boil my water, I start with hot water so that the water boils a lot quicker. Okay, so in a saucepan, I've taken some more almond milk and whisked it with some cornstarch. And then now I'm going to add my butternut squash mixture into the extra almond milk. Okay, so now I am adding in that nutritional yeast that I went to the health food store to get. So I'm mixing that in, and then I'm just going to whisk this all together. I've already turned off the heat. So my pasta I put into the strainer, strained it, and then I rinsed it with cold water because you want the pasta to stay undercooked since it's going into the oven. Okay, so I'm just placing my pasta into my casserole dishes. All right, so I'm just stirring in some smoked paprika into my sauce. So the smoked paprika is really nice. If you haven't used it before, you should try it out. In my Pampered Chef book, she uses this one a lot. I actually hadn't heard of it before until she introduced me to it. So this is really great. Gives it a nice smoky flavor. All right, so I poured my butternut squash mixture over the pasta. Okay, so they just come out of the oven and they look delicious. So on the top, you just sprinkle some breadcrumbs and then also these seasonings. So the smoked paprika again, some oregano and some basil. So you just sprinkle them on top. Okay, so it's time to eat, and I'm working on my second plate of pasta here. This is so super tasty. I really recommend you guys trying it if you have the Low Fat Vegan Chef book, and if you don't have it, you should get it because it is my favorite. So we're just watching Durian Rider and Freely the Banana Girl. We do that a lot when we're having our dinner. We catch up on their shows. And that's it. I'm going to eat and then hit the sack. So if you guys like this video, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video.